so we were driving down and I looked right and I saw, what's that say? I said, Newell. And then I looked a little further and I saw all these coaches, and if you recall on our season 9.5 when we were down in Key West, we toured Tim and Jan's Newell, and this is where they're made, right here. I knew they were in Oklahoma, but I didn't know we'd be literally driving right by them on Route 66. So anyway, I was talking to a guy a long time ago, or right after that episode with Tim, named Brian with Newell, so I'm gonna go in and see if Brian's there, and if he wants to show us around or do anything that'd be fun to share, then cool, and if not, we'll keep going. That's the plan. Be right back.
This is so fun. It's so open.
Oh my gosh. That is unbelievable. Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, John.
We're at the crossroads of America, where Route 66 is in the middle of the United States. And Newell established their grounds here in 1966. Started production in 1967, so today we're just taking a glorious tour through beautiful handcrafted rigs.
This is a slide header.
How many doors people spec in the middle versus the front? Because I think the mid-entry is cool.
Probably 40% mid-door.
Really?
And the situation right here in this one, they were in Pelican Lake in Naples. They've got two of the most gorgeous dogs I've ever seen, like English cream golden retrievers.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
No kidding. You know, they're excited to go and so on. And so when they ordered their new coach, they want a mid-door because there's room for both dogs and her.
Yeah.
Instead of getting tripped up on the chair and falling down the
Man, I'll
stairs.
tell you, we love the mid-door, but you know, that's a thing of the past, except for you guys.
You've got two golden retrievers that want to go out at the same time. There's room for everybody to fit out of there at the same time.
Wow, it's wider and those steps.
Cool.
Oh, that's way cool.
If the dogs want to go through it, it doesn't tear it up. It just releases.
That is awesome. And plus these steps are absolutely stunning. So this is the beginning, day one, building the chassis.
How many hours?
About an hour ago has been a full actual day of working. I'm about 10 hours in so far.
2 weeks of this, and it will be a finished rolling chassis. Axles underneath it, wheels and tires, and it goes across to the paint booth to get the corrosion preventative, the MRON, make it pretty and all that.
So the key here, though, for people that don't know, is you're building your own chassis.
Totally.
You're not just building on top of like a Freightliner chassis, right?
Totally.
Yeah. And then that gives you options to have the floor do crazy stuff and do anything you want an RV to do.
It's a lot of stuff. We can build any size between 39 and 45 feet, any size, in 6-inch increments. We can do center entry coaches, custom slide sizes and placement. All of the things that our chassis are famous for, like 63,300 pound gross vehicle weight rating, you can't buy that. The heaviest duty commercially available chassis is a 56,000 pound gross weight rating. We can tow 25,000 pounds behind it. We have 4-wheel active steering. We have flat floor slides. We can build almost 44 feet of a 45-foot coach because the engine's below the floor level and the driver and passenger are on the same
You
level.
are not limited to the foundation you start with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Power plant here, X15 Cummins, 605 horse. This is a HD 4000 motorhome transmission. We do one thing different. We order a PTO driven hydraulic pump on here. So we've got an engine driven hydraulic pump that turns the cooling fan and a transmission driven hydraulic pump that turns the power steering pump.
That is a drivable rig. In 1 month, they're able to take it out of here, drive it around, and bring it in for the next step that we're going to show you.
Sidewalls, all of the compartment bays, all that stuff is custom, so it has to be custom built for each coach. We call these two stations Skin Line 1 and Skin Line 2. There's a lot more than that happens here. But when that chassis yesterday pulled out of the chassis shop and drove into here, we had the caps already hanging on these cranes. So as soon as the chassis pulled in, the guys drive the cranes over, put the jigs on that keep them square, and attach the caps. And then we start building the superstructure, which is what's happening right now. It's an all aluminum superstructure, and the entire body of the coach is made of aluminum too. The only fiberglass on the coach are the caps. Happened in here yesterday, this one was an empty hollow shell when it left there. So the above floor electrical guys run the wires that are necessary to get to the center of the coach, roof vents, air conditioners, lighting, that sort of thing. And then the insulation crew came in, they put space suits on because that stuff's pretty nasty, and they sprayed it full of urethane foam. That's what insulated the entire coach. You can even see the frame rails are insulated inside. And now the secondary crew is in here lining the entire coach with 5/8 marine grade plywood, tongue and groove jointed together. That screws to the flanges on the top hat channel and makes a very dense sidewall.
Okay, so in here, they're all different stations. They're creating kits so that they can bring plumbing in, bring different sections in, bring it down, assemble it, and then what you'll see if you had a time-lapse camera is these will go out, new ones will come in, this would move down. Sometimes it feels like hair growing, grass growing, tiny little movements, but really what it is progress in different specific stages. It's really neat.
This travels with the coach. Everybody gets a layer. It's just like building a house. So chassis shop, electrical shop, cabinet shop, skin line, and then this is the final that has the floor plan, the elevations, and all the change orders on it, and it travels with the coach as it goes. That way the guys can reference it quickly if they have questions about what needs to be done at that spot. No matter how you deal with the televisions, there's a drawback to it. If you build them in, you've lost an awesome window. If you lift them and push the furniture out, you've lost some storage. What we've been doing lately, and customers are loving this, especially in the bedroom, but a lot up front too, we've already got window shades over there. So it's a matter of using a projection screen instead of a regular window shade. So we're mounting these 4K projectors. They have all the same inputs, so they work just like a television. You can hook the satellite dishes and the DVD players and the Apple TVs and everything up to them, and then they project on a opaque screen over here, or at night there's a translucent screen. You reverse the image, take these little Bluetooth speakers outside, and you have
that's so cool.
You have whole movie night outside.
That's awesome. So much fun.
But the game changer for Newell has got to be the flat floors, right?
You know, and I forget to mention it because we patented that.
You've been doing it for so much, but I tell you, I mean, it's flat all the way across.
Lit cabinets.
Yeah, that is neat.
Yes. Somewhere you're supposed to knock around here and get a dishwasher.
How do you open it?
Is that how you open it up? Let's see.
And then we also do custom cabinetry for the clients. We've built dividers.
Those are so fun!
And these drawers are enormous.
All that stuff is custom to the customer's preference.
So neat. Okay. Look at the tile work behind you, Mark.
Really something else.
Stunning. That's spectacular. Amazing. And so deep. In motor coaches, this is one of my favorite things that they do is they give you the space back here, and you would be surprised. It's like a whole additional counter space. So you're not just going out, you're going back, and it just gives you everything you need.
So cool.
Keep getting cooler and cooler. This is so fun.
Okay, so you remember when we looked at that coach way on the other side and it had a design inside the paint? I just love all the detail inside the paint.
And
isn't that crazy?
You see how it's fading as it goes?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Pearls, so as you walk past it, it changes how vibrant it is.
Yeah.
And you'll almost lose it at certain angles. Like right here,
yeah.
You can't see it at all.
Yeah.
But you look here and you see it fine, and it goes away as you come this way.
Paint, that's what's happening right here. All of this isn't even the scheme. The scheme for this paint job is actually up on that wall. This is all the stuff that's going to show up as a ghost from behind, like the base color paint. Oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. Wow. And look at the wheels, they're all black too. Oh my gosh.
Like, check this out.
Oh my goodness.
So we have gloss and flat. The flat has ghosting in it. Then as you get farther away, these things fade in. So they fade in and out as you walk by them.
That's fantastic. And they're wrapped. They're wrapped
Right,
in the slides.
around the slides,
yeah,
around
we're not
the
missing
engine bay
details.
louvers.
This is an RV Charlie might really enjoy being in, Trish.
This thing does a lot of stuff. It's audio, all of the above, climate controls, phone hookups, all of the cameras, which they are everywhere, and they're recorded 30 days at a time.
Yeah.
Mirrors, touch the pane you want to run.
Wow.
Same thing there. Leveling system is here. In travel mode, this is pretty cool. Ordinarily you would run in normal. The smart ride button, high ride, obvious if you need to raise it for some reason or lower it for some reason, you can do that and drive it. Smart ride is pretty cool. When you get to 55 miles per hour, you can press the smart ride button and it lowers the coach an inch and lets it ride a lot smoother because there's lower air pressure in the airbags. Pretty neat setup there. Your GPSs on both sides report to this screen.
Where your navigator has access to help you. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can pick which one.
Yes.
So you can navigate off of this one, and then if you decide, you know what, let's spend the night over here, leave your main route in here, program your secondary route in there and send it over.
Oh,
and then you can follow it off of here.
And we do that quite a bit, actually. We're always running a couple routes.
Us too.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go RV.
Okay, I'll go RV. I know it's going to be hard for you to leave.
You know, we didn't really think this through. I love the bird, I really do. I like the nostalgic classic feel of it, but we have to go back to the bird. I gotta go back to that 3208 engine.
Yeah, well that's why we're on Route 66, it's black.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah, we are fast for Route 66.
That's right.
Yes. That was an absolute blast. I'm so glad that Brian had time to walk us around. Very serendipitous that we drove by and you were like, that's Newell. And so thankfully, with you guys, you both wanted to stop. I was kind of like, we need to go.
Everyone knows.
Yes. So anyway, we came here, we had a great tour, and I hope you had fun walking through those rigs.
Yeah, gorgeous and so well made.
Here's my baby.
That's right.
Here's my baby.
You ready? You guys ready? We're just trying to line this.
Yeah.
Trying to line this here, Dad. You want to go over here?
Yeah.
Or am I just...
Wait, no, Caleb, it works like this.
All right.
And then just get the key and open it up.